Dwight Ramos looking to pick up where he left off as he prepares to play for Gilas Pilipinas again, this time in the FIBA World Cup Qualifiers. Saint Dwight was one of the brightest stars for the national team during their successful 2021 season, and now he's back home from Japan, where he had been playing for the Toyama Grouses in the Japan B-League. I also got to speak to Saint Dwight about his decision to come home and rep the flag once again. Watch this.
I'm not sure about the actual exact time that they called me, but they send a letter to my team, and perfect timing. The Philippines removed the mandatory quarantine, so as long as you tested negative, you could go straight. So that was the biggest thing. So once I heard that news, I knew it was okay for me to come back already.
Mm-hmm. And I was telling 30 this also. It's nice for young players like you, like 30. You guys are thriving, doing well in the Japan B League, but you will drop everything. You will, not drop literally, but you guys will literally just the hunger to play for the flag for Gilas Pilipinas. It's just that commitment. I admire you guys for that. Dwight, your team, the Toyama Grouses, supportive of your decision to leave for now? Because 30 told me San Neo Phoenix was supportive. Is it the same for Toyama?
Yeah, 100%. When I told them that they called me back and I had to go back, and that I wanted to go back, they were really supportive. They helped me out. They made arrangements, everything for me to leave exactly when I needed to, and they're really supporting me in my time here. And they're just waiting for me to get back.
You know what? I also admire the Toyama Grouses, allowing you to play, and the Japan B League, allowing the players to play for their national teams. How will you be missing some games in the B League?
I missed 2 games when I left.
Yeah.
There were still 2 more games.
Okay.
And then I might be missing about 4 after the FIBA break that the league has.
Yeah.
So probably a total of 6 games.
6 games. Yeah. But at least you'll be back there. Let's talk about your whole experience in Japan. First time playing the Japan B League. You're doing well. A lot of fans just really admiring your game, saying you fit in perfectly with your team, with the way they play. How do you find your first season in Japan so far, Dwight?
Well, I love it.
Great country.
As a rookie, I was coming there to improve, and I think I'm improving as a player on the court, and also living alone in Japan, in a different country. It's just helping me grow as a person.
In what way has your game improved since playing in Japan? You didn't mention improvement. Since, last time we saw you with Gilas, you killed it over here against Korea, in that window. And now since playing in Japan, I'm sure you've added a couple of dimensions to your game. In what way has your game improved?
I think just learning to fit in with different players, finding ways to help the team in other ways than scoring. Mm-hmm. Just all of those things that I was learning playing, and just learning from all the vets there is kind of how I'm improving.
Well, can't wait to see you back with Gilas. And we know that Gilas Pilipinas is racing against the clock. Dwight, we don't have much time. The February window for the FIBA World Cup Qualifiers will tip off in less than 2 weeks already. And you've got to adjust. Of course, you have some new teammates, the TNT players. Of course, new coach with Coach Chot, 30 back. I know you've been playing with Will, with Ange, those guys. But how's training been so far with the teammates that you've played with, and some new teammates that you're being acclimated with?
It's been great for me. Getting back with my old teammates has been really fun, playing with them again, and then at the same time playing with the new teammates. Some of the talking text guys, they were really welcoming. They really helped me out with Coach Chot's offense and everything. So I think everything's coming along pretty well, and I'm really loving it.
I've said from the beginning, you will kill in a dribble drive system with Coach Chot. This will be the first time you'll actually be playing under the legendary Coach Chot Reyes, and we know his history. We know, the players love him. What kind of coach he is? Laban Pilipinas Puso. How do you find Coach Chot? His style. Talk to us about your relationship with Coach Chot.
Yeah, this is my first time being under Coach Chot, so of course I was excited to see him as a coach and everything. So
Mhm.
I'm loving it so far. Coach Chad is one of the best coaches here in the Philippines, of course. So it's just, I'm happy to be under him and playing for Coach Chad.
Well, Coach Chot is definitely one of a kind coach, and I'm sure he loves your game the way, especially you played in the last window, and he's excited, I'm sure, for what you will bring in this upcoming window, Dwight. Gilas' games in the first window of the qualifiers will include a rematch, I'm sure you know, with none other than South Korea. And Dwight, we all know what happened the last two times Gilas faced South Korea. We just keep on refreshing it in our minds. I'm sure Korea wants to forget those times. And you were there during the FIBA Asia Cup qualifiers when we beat them twice. One of them, the epic buzzer-beating win by SJ. Your thoughts on the Koreans seeking revenge this time around? I'm sure you're aware as well. Some Korean players saying, we're coming back stronger against the Philippines. We want to avenge our losses. Well, what's your reaction on that?
Yeah, you kind of use that as motivation as we're going forward. And of course, they're trying to qualify for the World Cup. So they really need these wins. So of course, we're playing for pride in our country, and we're just trying to, and we're playing at home. So of course, we got to defend our home country.
Mm-hmm. Well, after this, of course, we know Korea's going to come back strong, but they just play for our country, like what you said, Laban Pilipinas Puso. Dwight, after this window, when are you going back to Japan, and when will you be back in Manila?
I'm going to be going back to Japan March 2nd, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And then coming back to Manila probably sometime after the season.
Which is around
after season's done in May.
May, okay. So when the season ends in the Japan B League by May,
Mm-hmm.
you'll fly back right away to Manila? Is that correct?
I think I'll probably fly to California, see my family first. I haven't seen them in more than a year.
Oh, more than a year? Yeah, you haven't been to Cali for more than a year now?
Yeah, it's been a long time.
I'm sure your family misses you. You fly there, man. Your family first. I'm sure you'll fly back. They'll be excited to see you there back in Cali. Before I let you go, I know you're getting ready to get down from your car for training with Gilas. You have a lot of fans, Dwight. I'm sure you know that by now on social media and all your supporters. I want to get your message to your fans, of course. They won't be there at the venue during the qualifiers, but we know that they will be cheering, including myself from home, watching you, rooting for you. And I see all flooded your social media with a lot of fans just rooting for you. What do you want to tell them, Dwight?
I just want to thank all the fans that welcome me back. They continues to support me in Japan, and of course, I could see all the support when I came back here. And I just want them to know, we're playing for the pride of our country, and win or lose, I know you guys will keep supporting us. So thank you for all of that.
Thanks also to